Hey everybody, this is Pops, and welcome to Pop's Comics Corner, a new feature I'll have on Pop Art Productions. It's mostly about comic books, so those that are interested, I hope you enjoy. This is a little tribute to my friend Steve, the loathlydaddy, for his new channel, ClassicComicsMan. Yep, that's his new channel, and it's Steve. Okay, and today we're going to talk about Silver Age comics and some of my favorites, and let's start. Let's start with the Incredible Hulk. This is a reprint of the Incredible Hulk #1. Okay, now a little known fact, now Stan Lee and Jack Kirby are the creators of the Incredible Hulk. Okay, Stan the Man Lee, Excelsior, Stan Lee. And the Incredible Hulk, this is #1, and it's a pretty much a duplicate of a copy of the very first one, a very good reprint, except the cover is different. It has the big explosion behind Bruce Banner, Dr. Bruce Banner, and his glasses flying off and whatnot. But if you notice in this, the Incredible Hulk was gray. Throughout the whole comic, in the very first issue, the Incredible Hulk was the color gray, okay? And there's one panel in here on page 8 where they colored him green by accident, okay? That was an accident that they made his skin tone green in that panel. And when everybody looked at this book, and when Stan Lee and Jack Kirby looked at it again, they liked it green, so they kept them green. They figured it would be a lot better for the audience, and kind of maybe like the Frankenstein monster. But that's the Incredible Hulk. I think everybody kind of knows about the Incredible Hulk. That's a reprint of issue #1. Now here's a reprint of the Avengers, okay? Issue #4. This is one of the first comic books I ever read. I read it when it was a book in records. It was a golden book in records at one time. This is another reprint. This isn't the original, but it's a reprint, and this is Captain America Lives. Captain America joins the Avengers. And we have Iron Man in it, the Mighty Thor, Hank Pym, Henry Pym, Giant Man, and the Wasp, okay? Henry Pym's wife, you know, Janet. And it's a great comic, and Submariner was in it, the Submariner, and it's how Captain America comes back. But anyways, this here happens to be probably my all-time favorite comic of all time, and it's called Avengers #4. The reprints are on sale and whatnot. Another thing I want to talk about is that I do sell these, and I actually have quite a few issues of these, and I'll be listing these on eBay. And at the end of the program, I'll give you my eBay name, okay? Now, here's some of my other favorites. These are actually originals. This is Fantastic Four #29, #40. These are Fantastic Fours. Now, if you guys saw the movies, they did a pretty good job with the Fantastic Four movies. I think they did much better with the Spider-Man movies, and here's Silver Surfer with Spider-Man in it. Now, Silver Surfer came from the Fantastic Four. He started, and then he got his own magazine for like 19 issues in the Silver Age in the 1960s. And these are all from the 1960s. And this one here has the Incredible Hulk versus the Thing. And it's Marvel's giant-sized superstars, okay? As you can see, I'm trying to put some of the comics in the background there for everybody to see. I hope you enjoy that. Now, what I'm really going to talk about is my favorite of all time, and that would be Spider-Man. Okay, Spider-Man is a great comic book, and he's my favorite superhero, you know, up there with Batman, and I just want to mention that this is by, again, Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. And this is Spider-Man #1, a reprint, again, a Wizard Ace reprint, you know, Ace Edition reprint. But it's basically the same exact story, and it's when Spidey began. And it's got the Chameleon was Spidey's very first nemesis, and James Jonah Jameson and his son, John Jameson, the astronaut, was in this issue. And the Chameleon gave Spidey a lot of problems by taking his identity and robbing banks and whatnot. And from the beginning, from this story, Jonah Jameson always blamed Spider-Man for being a thief and a robber and a bad guy. And in his newspaper, he always, in the Daily Bugle, he always blamed Spider-Man and gave Spider-Man a hell of a lot of problems. And the Chameleon is Spidey's first villain that really hurt his reputation. Okay? And here's some original Spider-Mans, just to show you. Here's some from the 1960s. I got a little slew of them here. Okay? But these were always my favorite. These are later issues in the mid 60s. After Steve Ditko left, John Romita took over on the artwork, and he was another great artist. And I don't think you can see it from here, but if you look back there, I'll be flashing some covers of those. And how did that get there? Whoa. Anyway, I have this Amazing Spider-Man Omnibus, and what this is it reprints the first 38 issues of Spider-Man. As you can see, it's kind of thick there. But this is a great book. If you want to get this, you could probably find it on eBay. I don't have this on my eBay site, but you could find it and probably get it for about half price, half the cover price, which is, it's not very cheap, but it's a beautiful book because it's got all color, really good high gloss pages inside, and it reprints all the original Stan Lee and Steve Ditko stories from the early 60s, from the early 1960s. And Spidey's always been one of my all-time favorites. I still collect the newer issues. I've been keeping track of it. And so that's just a little view of Pop's Cosmic, I should say Pop's Comic Corner. And I hope you enjoyed this show. And thanks, Steve, for starting up a great channel and getting people interested in comic books again. Of course, back then they were 12 cents, as you can see. In the old days, they were 12 cents. Now they're $2.95, $3.95, and whatnot. About the same amount of pages, but basically, they're still pretty good, and they have great stories and great artists of today. And if you would like to check out and buy some comics, I do have some comics listed on my eBay site. And my eBay site is DavidD3432. And check them out. And I just hope everybody has a great day. And if you like this show, mention it in the comments, and I'll put more Pop's Comics Corner shows on. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.